Thanks for joining us tonight for the news at 11. I'm Mike Heideck.
And I'm Keisha Grant. We begin with that Willimantic police officer accused of driving drunk and hitting speeds of 100 miles per hour before causing a crash. NBC Connecticut's Matt Austin joining us live now in Willimantic with a look at what happened and the damage. Matt.
Yeah, so Mike and Keisha, investigators here spending weeks piecing together the evidence and interviewing witnesses, and at the end of it, one of their own now facing charges. Pictures captured car after car that were hit after a crash police say involved an off-duty officer in Willimantic.
It was chaos, and you saw 5-6 cars just like all pushed into one another. In an arrest warrant, investigators say it was discovered the officer, Eduardo Garcia, had blood alcohol content of 0.21%, and they estimate his Jeep Grand Cherokee was going upwards of 98 to 107 miles an hour before the crash on Main Street earlier this month.
It was pretty intense. You know, especially the Cherokee and how it hit. It was all mangled. Airbags were totally out.
Police discovered the driver was gone, but recognized the officer's Cherokee. They say they called Garcia, who initially said his sister had gotten into an accident. Later, the sister told police Garcia allegedly called her to pick him up near the crash site. And, quote, Eduardo told her that he was going to be in trouble and that he would lose his job. Detectives say later Garcia admitted he had been drinking that night and did not remember the crash.
I'm in shock. You know, you're supposed to be like a street role model for people not to do the bad things, not to drink and drive.
The 25-year-old now faces charges of DUI, reckless driving, and evading responsibility. A man who says he was a high school friend of Garcia said serving the community had been a dream of his.
He's a good cop, good dude. Sometimes we all make mistakes. Stuff happens, and it was unfortunate for the events that transpired.
Now, soon after the crash, Garcia was placed on paid administrative leave. He's out on a $100,000 bond and is due back in court now in April. Live tonight, Willimantic, Matt Austin, NBC, Connecticut News.